Alright, so another one of these, and it's about my builds. I finally reached maxed on every single one. I'm pretty sure I showed, um, what's it called? My weapon before. And is this weapon or wish? This weapon, yeah. It's the build I use for my weapon. 200 strength, 600 soul. And with all my builds, you'll see that it's pretty repetitive, that my soul is always higher than my M1 damage. Even though probably it's recommended that weapon should have what's it called, M1 damage, but I like using my abilities more than actually going for an M1 combo because your abilities do more damage because they either hit multiple times or just have huge AoE. Alright, now let me go on to my Witch and my Meister because I recently just maxed those out, like later, not later but earlier. Alright, so I guess this is proper order. Should show my Meister this time. Let's see. Huh, my character's fully black. Weird. I guess not. Let's see if that's actually a visual glitch. I guess it was. Alright, so this is the build I use for my Meister. I would probably drop this to put 400 into health, or maybe put it into my soul. But right now, I'm pretty sure with Alburn, I do like how much with anti wavelength? Around 300, not 300, around 800 maybe. That was a closer mission. I just showed how much damage it does. Let's see here. What do you got to offer? Student? That works. $785. That's pretty good. This up here 800. That works. And my build is 125 in strength, 375 HP, 500 soul. Like I said earlier, I mostly like using soul damage because the abilities just look more flashy. But I'm now going to my witch and show off the stats for that one. Alright. And the stats I use for my witch is pretty obvious which one is going to be the highest. But 100 strength, I do 150 per M1, and then 275 into my HP, and then 625 into my soul, and it's clearly why, because almost all my moves do over 1,000. Not even almost all of them. All of them do over 1,000 damage. Vector arrow, the damage is split between every single arrow there. Oh, got a mission that I want again. And like HP is still a bit squishy compared to a Meister, I guess. But the damage is actually good either way. Vector plate. Let's see if you hit him with Cajun. What was that? How much damage was that? Yeah, 1,160. And then Vector Storm should also do the same as that. Yeah, I come to realize that Vector Cage and Vector Storm share the same damage. And Vector Plate has a higher damage than these ones, but this is like crowd control, this is also crowd control, but it hits multiple times. And this is a multi-hit. And it can also auto-track just a bit. And one thing I did seem to notice that it was kind of fixed that you could use a multi-hit if you just like spam the one move to make it cast multiple times, which is nice because then you won't get one tap by a single move. But I missed it because it was fun. And do know that to get Witch, the low caps did increase to 1,000 on both your Meister and your what's it called on your weapon and Meister. I'm pretty sure the money is still the same of needing I think it was 500,000 or 7,500, and there's still no new Witch perks in game. Not perks, but no powers. I mean, I thought about it more. The only other witch powers they could add were the cats with the pumpkin, the frog, mouse, and arachnophobia. I'm pretty sure if I had to like rate them myself, arachnophobia would either be legendary or fabled because of how strong she was. Medusa, I would think they would have to give her a bit more credit and make her like rare. Cause Mouse, she would have been a common, but I guess since Medusa was shown more, and she's more relevant, I guess, was made common. And for rare, I would say probably Frog, or put it at legendary. There's only 4 witches, so I mean, there's 4 that were shown, so I don't really know what he'd do for that. But if Arachnophobia comes out, I'm definitely getting that. I don't care how many spins I have to take. I will just keep grinding to get more spins for it. Because I'm already not going to switch off Excalibur because it's a fabled weapon. And it took me like 100 something spins to get. So I'm just hoping to add something for Meisters really. Because Black Blood still hasn't come out. So I'm hoping Meister has have more family names in game, and then also they have more. That's it, Macy. Mainly is that they have more family names, because they can't really do much. It's that they get either a common name or they get Albarn, which is legendary. I thought that having Albarn's name, since it's uh Maka's, would give some sort of perk, but I guess it's going based off the dad mostly. Spirit, that was his name, Spirit. Because I remember Maka's a half weapon, so I'm just wondering if Black Blood, would they add half weapons, or is it just gonna be like Corona? You can summon your own weapon out of your body. If so, maybe it's a thing you have to roll for or get. But then, would they also have their own Death Sight type ability? Yeah, well, that's enough of that ranting, but these were my stats, and you could follow along them or copy them if you want to test them out yourself. But this is, I wouldn't recommend it, I guess, because this is just my playstyle, because I like to spam out my abilities more, and cooldown isn't really that long. It's just like 15 seconds on this. Everything else is basically below 15 seconds. Vector Cage, not really, because 20. And then this. And which, mainly, I would say Vector Plate is to combo extend. Also, Vector Arrow can combo extend. Stampede, if you M1 them away, you combo extend off of that, because they're stun locked a bit still. And then Vector Cage, you could probably just one-shot somebody if you run up to them and cast it. I would fight a witch if it spawned in, but I would still need to get the soul on my weapon. But that's it for today. I will also try out more horror games, but I haven't seen any that piqued my interest. I've tried outdoors. I've died so many times. I have not got past floor 20. Suck at that. But yeah, that's it for today. And I hope you enjoy.